Hey yo everybody, I'm Nick and welcome back to Pokémon Sapphire Extra Episodes. Today's episode we are going to be starting, this is going to be a particularly long episode because we're going to be doing some Regi hunting. And what do I mean by that? Well, you'll kind of get by the name of the Pokemon we'll be hunting in just a bit. But before I say anything more, this is a rebattleable trainer, but I don't feel like battling her right now because she's just a triathlete. I don't want to fight any trainers on my way there. That would be nice, thank you. And just before we start, I should have remembered that we actually need Doduo. But everything else here, this is everything we need to hunt the Pokemon in particular, because we're going to be needing some of these HM moves. Anyway, let's keep surfing. Not you, please. Thank you. Now, depending on very specific circumstances, which I'll be able to talk about a bit more, basically, if you are super fucking lucky, there can be a specific place that appears around this area. And if you're super lucky, you'll be able to find a place that has level 5 to 50 why not? And also an item called the Regi berry. It's an item like the Salic berry, which it boosts your attack by one stage when your health is 50% or lower. Now this particular rock formation right here, it's not this one, it's up ahead actually. Oh, he triggered a fight. Let's forget that fight never happened, okay? Okay, it's this formation right here. If you were to come down here at any point before you beat the Elite Four, this section would amount to basically goddamn nothing. But since we did, we'll be going there next extra episode. And we've arrived at Pacific Log Town. Yes, this is a completely optional town that you do not have to visit at any point in the main story. So I do want to go in here because this man will be like, I can't see Mirage Island today. That's the island I spoke of. It's based on, it gets like assigned a specific number, and it's basically the same odds as it winning the lottery basically. If it matches your trainer ID, it appears. And I've never ever seen Mirage Island in all my years of playing this game. Holy shit. And this guy is just like, he's just enjoying his vacation, and if your Pokemon likes you a lot, he gives you a TM for return. I believe if it hates you, he'll give you frustration. But return is the far better move because happiness is a much easier stat to increase. Also, Pokemon Center, so you can fly here, and it is totally out of place in this floating village. It all floats on fucking Corsola. Also, this kid is just like, a sky Pokemon is just like, we'll be talking about that next episode. And I wanted to talk to this kid in particular. Where did you come from? Yes? Yes Town? I've never heard of a place like that. No, that doesn't make any sense. You have to come from somewhere. Oh, wait, you're not gonna say you were born at the bottom of the sea? Fuck you think I am, Manaphy? Anyway, moving on. Now, that dialogue was just particularly cheeky. There's a trade here in this house. An in-game trade, but it's not something I've ever bothered doing. But anyway, let's move on to Route 132, where, holy shit, tides. At least I have Fly on me in case I fuck something up. We do not want to be spotted by that guy. So, probably not the best idea. And we're gonna keep going down for now. I forget if I keep going down here. It's been quite some time since I've done this. So, yes, I'm doing things correctly so far. We cannot do anything about that. We want to go here. I forget if there's anything in these. Sorry, just trying to remember which way was next. I don't think I had to go here. But hell, I can't remember. That's right, we needed to be here. And we need to stand in a certain spot. I think it's right here. If I miss, I can just fly back and try again. I missed. We have to fly back. Because that dive spot is what we have to go for. Thank you, Doduo. And as you can see, we've gone through the majority of the route. Although, while I was in that fly menu, I should at least show off where Southern Island is. Or at least use the Pokénav and do something similar. In case you're curious, Southern Island is like... Yeah, it's being covered by the box, but it's literally right there. You know, might as well go to the fly menu so I can actually show the damn thing off. Yeah, it's this... It's space... Wait, where the... Oh yeah, it doesn't show up, but... That little island is Southern Island. Alright. Now let's do this shit for real. I needed to stand one tile... A couple tile... No. I needed to stand 2 tiles down. That's what I needed to do. And we can just make it. It's not a big deal. I basically remember from sight where I need to go. So basically it's just keep going down and you basically won't miss the place where you need to be. Also, alternatively, you could just save, but why would you do that when I'm in recording and I'm gonna have to save anyway? This recording is already super risky in the first place. Whatever. So if I stood right here, this spot will nail it. Bingo! Let's dive. Now, there's something very particular about this place in general, and I hope you know how to read Braille, because we're going to be seeing a lot of it. So starting with this, it'll say, you go up here. We're going to do just that. And you need to be on this exact tile in front of these words, because here's the sealed chamber. Basically, this is all just the Braille alphabet. This says dig here. This is why you do... Oh my fuck. Oh my fuck. I took out the only dig user in my fucking team. Okay. I am back. And I fucking remembered Shedinja this time. Oh my god. Because they made dig important. For one particular reason. And dig never becomes important ever again. You are now free to waste dig if you want to. And now in this particular room, we want to make Waylord the last slot in our party, and Relicanth the first slot in our party, because this thing says so. It sounded as if a door opened somewhere far away. And yes, do you remember those odd structures we met on a few routes, like one in the ocean, one in the desert, and the one on the way to Lily Cove City? We'll be going in that order with those legendaries. So I will see you guys over in those places. See you guys in just a sec. And we are here at the first of these caves. Here's the island cave. So, each of these puzzles are different in Emerald version, but we're doing the Ruby and Sapphire versions here today. So, first thing we need to do is look at this, close out of this, and then we sit and wait for 2 minutes. I could be efficient and just cut this time out, but I think it's a way to challenge myself for 2 minutes of straight talk. And I definitely will say, I definitely started enjoying this recording Pokemon Sapphire way more once I decided recording the blind run of Octopath Traveler really wasn't for me. I think I'm gonna stick to doing blind stuff as streams from here on out. Just because I'm not really feeling that energy that I do when I'm recording something I kind of do know what I'm talking about. And I have gone and read up the Braille stuff ahead of time, so I don't really have to waste your time with what's going on here. Well, I kind of am wasting your time because the game is forcing me to waste my time. And that's not my fault. It's Earthbound's fault for starting something like that in the first place. Fuck you for having to wait 3 goddamn minutes just to get into a goddamn dungeon. At least I get something more challenging in this. Well, challenging being on how difficult catching a Pokemon with a low catch rate is. Yeah, I got Ruby version first when it came out in like 2002, yeah. Because I got Ruby version along with the Game Boy player I'm recording this on in 2003 at the same time. And I've kept it all these years. Hell, my GameCube even has the decal from when you pre-order Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Yeah, I've had that applied on it since. Probably should have kept the whole set together, because then it would actually be worth something. Oh wow, it's actually already done? Huh, what a surprise. I felt like I could have kept going. But now there's a big hole in the wall, so let's go on in. Once again, drop a save because struggling is a bitch. And here's the first of the Regi trio. They all share this sprite, they're just colored differently, so here we go. Just give you a moment to listen to the music because all the Regis share this music. Anyway, this is Regi Ice. So they're all typed as a rock, steel, and ice. These are the 3 types, and they all share 3 moves. They all share Curse, they all share Superpower, and they all share Ancient Power. Ancient Power is the sole reason why I'm not using Shedinja. Because Shedinja can block all of the other moves. And they each have an exclusive move for their type. So Regi Ice has Icy Wind as an example here. They do not recover health, thank the gods. And Superpower means I don't have to worry about the curse boost so much. Although, unfortunately, both Superpower and Ancient Power have 5 PP, so you're gonna get into struggle range pretty quickly. And you'll really want them to use their both Ancient Power and Superpower first. So, Curse means you have little to deal with. Though, at least for Regi Ice anyway. I could try using Protect with Shedinja and then block all the other moves, but it really isn't worth it. So I'll just wait for it to use up the amount of Ancient Powers, which it's only used 1 so far. When it's used up all 5, I will definitely switch. That's for sure. If only I had a status user with me, but whatever. Well, I'll make do. So, funny story actually. So you know how we have the internet now to translate what the Braille means and what you need to do? Yeah, we did not have that shit back in good old 2002. Fuck. Anyway, so Nintendo Power conveniently had the Braille alphabet, so I translated all that shit myself. Just like a lot of us did back in that day. Or, you know, turned to the fledgling internet. That's very much a thing, yeah? I'm mainly using Aggron to tank because he'll resist most of the moves that'll be thrown at me. Plus, since he's got a level advantage, it might actually help with that. I would like him to use, you know, some kind of ancient power bullshit without getting any boosts. That would be nice, thanks. So there's ancient power number 2. No boosts, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna be sitting a while doing like this. You know, the whole shebang. I will at some point eventually cut, just, you know, because there's only so much I could talk about for 3 Regi straight. Although, I will say Regi Ice is my favorite of the designs. I will just straight up say it there, even if it has the absolute worst defensive typing in the game, because it only resists itself. And bye-bye, Aggron, that superpower is gonna kill you. Oh boy, it's only used 2 ancient powers. Fuck. Well, at least we have Wishcast to take a few hits, right? Right? Where's that revive? Wait, no, that's not what I'm looking for. There we go. Can you please stop curse boosting? That would be nice, thank you. At this point, it'll be on with the cuts.
Fingers!
Holy shit, it was struggling! Oh my god. But I got it! Yeet. I should also mention that every single one of these bastards has clear body, so, no stat drops for me! And you know, I think with that, I think we're just gonna go see you back in the desert. Yeah, I think that's just what we're gonna do. See you guys in just a sec. And, welcome to the Desert Ruins. So first things first, once again, we check here. What it instructs us to do is go down 2 tiles, go right 2 tiles, and then we use Strength. In Emerald version, you go 2 tiles down, 2 tiles left, and use Rock Smash. And so now that we have another hole, we have another Regi. Which means another mid-recording save, because that Regi Ice I caught was recording number 2, and we're literally on the cusp of recording number 3. Alright, so no cut for the music this time, but now we have Regirock, who is, I would honestly say, the worst of the 3 Regis. I'm not the biggest fan of this thing. It really is just the straight up worst of them. Like, even Regi Ice had applications in this generation because it was not the physical special split yet. Regi Ice is the specially tanky one. Regirock is the physically tanky one. And I especially cannot send out Shinichi against this thing because it has both Ancient Power and Rock Throw. So 2 rock moves means it's a no-go. But I am just gonna keep smashing its face in until it gets to the red or close to it. My poor Aggron is gonna have PTSD from these things because it's just taking all of the abuse right up front in the face. I believe Regirock is also physically the most powerful, so those superpowers are gonna leave a dent. Holy shit. This is the thing where I fear curses the most. Now, if I had a ghost proper, I could block those and, you know, take ancient powers every day. But we don't have any ghost rocks in this generation, so we have to make do. I think Rock Steel will do just fine. Okay, we are good to go. We are in Pokeball throwing territory. And I really don't have any other stories about Regirock. I like it the least, honestly. The other 2 I like better. And between those 2, honestly, I like Regi Ice slightly more, even though I know it's worse. Just being the first pure ice type in the game. That's got a niche to it, right? And all these things lack recovery in their movesets in general, so for a competitive point, it's just like they only have rest to recover hit points, and that's it. Yeah, but as you're seeing here, you're seeing a lot of it's literally only popping out of the ball once, without any shakes. But that's what I'm doing by being a madman and using only Pokeballs and balls that only have the Pokeball catch rate. That sort of thing. At least with it only having rock moves, every time it uses superpower, those two moves get worse. Which is a win-win for me. Ah, boy. At least I have healing items. Ow! Fuck. That hurt bad. I think Wishcash will do a better job tanking since it's part ground. And it doesn't take super effective damage from superpower. Times 4 super effective damage. Holy shit. And you know what this means again? It's time for cuts. So here we go.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Yes! Thou hast saved me from my suffering. This was the 6th fucking reset. Screw you! You broke out of 3 shake balls 4 fucking times. I have the video proof, but it's done. We have caught this obnoxious bastard. And there's one more to go. And you know what? I will make a cut and we'll see you over there in just a bit. And here we are at the final cavern. What do we like to call this? The Ancient Tomb. Oh hey, that's kind of a thing somewhere. Trying to remember. Fucking Ancient Tomb. Magic the Gathering card, that's right. Ancient Tomb, Ancient Tomb. 2 mana, 2 damage, that sort of thing. Anyway, this thing of Braille tells us to go into the middle of the room and use Fly. It's as simple as that, really. And that'll open up our last bit of cave. And hey, there's another Regi. I should drop a save because, you know, Regi Steel took 6 resets. Oh my god. Fuck that. And the last one of the trio is Regi Steel. I actually kind of like this design the most. Whoa! Which is where I just like, Regi Rock had to fucking spite me? And I actually figured out just 1 Iron Tail against that thing chipped it down enough, and hell, hey, 1 Earthquake chips this thing down enough. And now it's just in Pokeball range. I remember Registeel being a toxic, spamming Pokemon, and it's also the first pure Steel type. So, that's a fun thing, yeah? And I am not a fan of your curse boosting with your superpower bullshit. If I remember correctly, I think Registeel was the best of them all. Just because of the pure Steel typing. And that hurt like a bitch. Please don't. At least, it's just like, of the 3 moves, like, Regi Rock had the most inoffensive with Rock Throw. Metal Claw is yet another way for it to potentially boost its attack, so, that ain't exactly fun, but my Aggron can handle that. It's just the superpowers that are annoying, honestly.
And it's just like, I like Regi Ice, I like Regi Steel, I don't like Regi Rock. It's as pretty simple as that. And between the two, so Regi Rock has really good defense, Regi Ice has good special defense, Regi Steel kind of has a mix of the two, but it's nowhere near as strong as either of them in either category. I think they also, like, Regi Ice has good decent special attack. Regi Rock has decent attack, and once again, Regi Steel is just kind of the mix of them both. It's just that the Steel typing is superior to both Rock and Ice types in terms of defensive typing. Not liking those curses. Is there really anything else I can note about Regi Steel? Well, there is actually one thing I can note, is that capturing these 3 Pokemon is very beneficial to you if you transfer them up to Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, because they are required to get a legendary in that game, and where they have to straight up be in your party. Like, I don't have to have the Wailord and Relicanth in my party at this point anymore, it's just I haven't actually bothered. Fuck you, man. And if I sound kind of weird, my nose is kind of stuffed, which is kind of shitty. There's Wishcash. All right. But yeah, you need all 3 of these to catch Regigigas, the leader of the 3, and also the worst of the 3, because they crippled the damn thing with Slow Start. But that's for Platinum, which I couldn't actually get any further past the Elite Four in my randomized ROM because they locked the National Dex behind by seeing at least every single Pokemon in the game. Yep, that's a thing. Funny thing, you get the National Dex at this game by just simply trading with a Fire Red or Leaf Green cartridge. If you trade with Pokemon Colosseum or XD Gale of Darkness, you don't get the National Dex, and the Pokemon that are outside of it don't have a number attached to them, so that's something that's neat. And there's no event for getting the National Dex at all. It's literally just trade with them, and you just straight up have it. There's not really much else more I can say about it, really. Other than Regi Steel is being a dick. Like any legendary would be. At least for the last legendary, that'll be in the last video. At least I have a plan for it, which is why you saw Protect on Shedinja at some point. What other kinds of bullshit are you gonna... Fuck, I should have healed. I didn't realize its attack was that massive already. What a dick. You know what? Go fuck yourself. Have a Relicanth. And I'm yawning in your goddamn face. Because I can. Not a fan of all your cursing. You know, one of these times I'm gonna have to put a censor over you. Because I don't censor myself, but I will censor you for the hilarity. Because there is a couch-shaped hole of fucks in my window. Yeah, you're now now that you're asleep, this is my perfect chance to throw Pokeballs. Yes! Holy shit! Maybe I'll get one shake consistently, or not. Cause you're an asshole. Pick all through catch rate legendaries. I only have to do this one more time. When I catch your ass. Whenever that is. And then, actually, speaking of Christmas additions to the room, I actually got a big old Marini plush sitting up on top of the television set here, so that's neat. Before I die, I will put you to sleep again, because fuck you. Hit me, bitch! Knock me out! Give me more sleep chances. Come on, Wishcash, be a tank. I think at this point, we should just keep throwing Pokeballs. Because there's not really much anything else I can do but that. Come on, man. Those kind of hurt a little bit, but now you're asleep, so... Let's continue throwing couch-shaped fucks out the window and keep chucking balls. I also had my brother make for me, he made me the N64 logo, like the actual straight-up 3D one you see spinning whenever you boot a Ocarina of Time, you know, that sort of thing. He also made me a Pokeball because I like the texture of 3D printed objects. So it's kind of a fun fidget thing just to rub my fingers across. And I decided to make for him. So I took the original Legend of Zelda Link sprite and made it a Breath of the Wild version, just for kicks. I'm probably gonna wanna wait. That's a revive. No. Full restore. So I made him a Perler Bead version of that. Just having fun making things. I like making Perler Bead stuff. It's a fun thing to do. And I'm surprised I still got another sleep turn. I also had to make one of those 3D printed Pokeballs for my son, and he likes it. So, that's really cool. I don't like that attack boost, dick. At some point, I'm probably gonna have to do the cut because this shit likes to take forever. Don't like those attack boosts, dick. You know what? I think we will do the cut here because I am just straight up running out of things to talk about. It is straight up I sit here and press A until it's either caught or a reset. So I will see you in the last Pokeball.
Fingers!
Yes! Got the last one! The Regi Crest? The Regi Quest? Regi Crest? I mean, those faces would actually make really good crests. Not gonna lie. But it's done. We've got all the Regis. And that means there's only one last thing left to do in Pokemon Sapphire. And why did I get myself into an encounter? I don't fucking know. But that was at least 6 attempts. Holy shit. And there's only one more legendary remaining in the damn game to capture. Which means on the last extra episode, we got a Rayquaza to catch. So with that, I'm a Nick. And I'll see you guys next time.